What it is though, this is Augustus King coming back at you with another video, and I want to talk about well, I mean, as as much as I talk, just keep going with the flow and try to do the best I can, to make sense out of it. But let me just go with a few inputs and a few takeouts and a few, what's been happening. Well, first and foremost, what's the deal? But before I discuss that, let's give all praise to the King. Let's give all praise to the founding fathers. Let's give all praise to Israel. Let's give all praise to Yahweh Shah, Yasha'Allah, Yahshua, the gods of all gods. Let's give our praise to unite Israel. Israel, wake up the nation, wake up the lost sheeps of the house of Israel, wake the people up. So with that being said, family, what is the deal going on with Israel? Because what I'm hearing about, two Israelite group of camps are beefing about what's going on with pedophilia, and at the summit, one of the leaders from the congregations were not allowed to speak at the summit. I believe the summit is over, but with that being said, there's so much beef going on with Israel, and lots of our brothers are bickering, going back and forth with the nonsense. It's not just the nonsense, it's the beefing, and hearing about the leaders are having sexual intercourses with other brothers' wives. I'm hearing about one of the elders was being seen with a lot of pics and photos of him being a minder. Had no idea that the sister was a minder, but I heard that she was between 6 to 17 years old, and they said that the elder was having sexual participation, and they've been having some kind of sexual relationship going on. So all these things going on with Israel, especially when it comes to that is a problem. That is a big problem, and it needs to be addressed. But I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to mention any camps or any stuff like that. And when it comes down to with One West versus One West, too many One West organizations or camps is beefing. Well, let's start it out with the beefing about the Northern Kingdom, the beefing about the 12 tribes, the beefing that the 12 tribes never have any existence, and there's some brothers that they're only teaching Negroes, they're only teaching Negroes and Negroes only, that the Negroes are only, that the Israelites and the Hispanics and the natives and the Native Indians are not Israelites. But I get what they point. I get the point, and I see exactly what they mean, because most of all, you have to be a Negro descent to be a true Israelite. So I really understand that, and I really get what they mean. And what else? I think and it's not just that, they're also beefing on Facebook and YouTube, and they're just going, as social media. But the Most High, God's willing, if all of this will be squashed. But not that it will be squashed. The only way this will be squashed is to have this debate, One West versus One West. Debate the chart and debate the Northern Kingdom. Are are the Hispanics and the natives and the Latinos, are they or are they not Israelites? Have that debate. Why not have that debate and have that discussion? Well, one of the camps, one of the captains, will not accept this challenge, will not accept this debate. And I called in on the radio channel and I asked, will you ever accept this debate? They explained why they will not accept this debate, they will not accept this debate challenge. And these are the brothers that they claim that they are the home of the truth. And they did a little commercial that all Israelite camps are willing to report. So first thing off the bat, they're not the only ones out there doing the work. I mean, I respect what they're doing, and also I respect the elders, but they are not the only ones doing the work. And not only just that, one of the leaders from Universal School of Practical Knowledge are being exposed because his garments, how much did he pay for these garments? Are very expensive, like $1,000. He paid for the garments, and other brothers are just wearing raggedy, just raggedy clothes, and just wearing bums looking like bums, and biker gangs and shit. But